Hey, what's going on, Leos? Butchtarot here. I'm going to do your 1 week read. It's a general read, so it won't resonate with everybody. Don't forget to refer to your moon, rising, and your Venus. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. Always feel free to comment down below. And if you need to get a hold of me more privately, all my information is on the About section on my YouTube channel. So feel free to do that as well. Let's get right into it. Universe, what do we have for Leo? What's coming up for Leos in the next week? What's coming up for Leos? Okay. So the first thing we have here is I got the Knight of Swords. So I feel like there's something bothering you, but you can't quite put your finger on it. You've been waking up late at night and you don't know what it is that's got you, feeling this way. You don't know what it is that has you not yourself. I feel like, the worry is there. The thoughts are there, but you're not sure what it is exactly. You can't, I feel like there's so many things, there's so many options for you that maybe that it's hard to pinpoint what option is the one that you're thinking about the most. But I feel like it's right in front of you. You're just not seeing it. I feel like it's, you're just, we got the Temperance card in reverse. So I feel like you're just at a balance. You don't have that balance right here. And I feel like what it is that's bugging you is that you haven't completely walked away from a past person. And I also got the Death card in reverse. So that's not finished yet. There's still some feelings that you're having. I feel like you've blocked it out in your conscious mind, but when you're sleeping, it's coming back because, you've been strong. Leos are known for their strength and their pride. I feel like this person may have hurt you. And I feel like, you want to move on. And in your head, you've already tried to force yourself to move on. But I feel like you can't. Like I said, there's no balance here. You haven't walked away emotionally. I feel like maybe your mind is telling you to walk away from something, but emotionally your heart is still there. And it hasn't ended here. And like I said, you can't move forward because your heart's still in another situation. And I feel like I said, it's about, you need to reflect on that. You need to think about that. You need to take time. And, I feel like you shouldn't, I feel like you should, with the Knight of Swords in reverse, I feel like you shouldn't move forward too fast. I'm getting a lot of air here. A lot of air. I feel like I said, I feel like in your mind, you moved away. You moved on. But your heart is telling me that you still feel for this person. I feel like there's no closure here. You haven't regained that balance because it is. And with the Two of Swords, it's telling me that, like I said, it is there, but you're not seeing it. And I feel like this is all holding you back. Because you don't have that balance. You don't have the balance of your mind and your heart working on the same page saying we're walking away. I feel like this person mentally, wasn't good for you. You decided you decided there was an issue, and mentally you walked away. But emotionally you haven't. There's still a connection there. And I feel like not only, this is causing you financial and stability issues. And I feel like, you can't build a new foundation because this foundation is still there. It's like trying to build a house on top of an existing house. Whether the house that you're trying to build on top of is half broken or not, it's still there and it has to be removed completely. And I feel like you aren't going to be able to, there isn't good things coming if you allow this to continue. So like I said, you have options. You have other options, but you can't move forward with them, and that's bugging you. And the reason it's bugging you is because there's something right there, but you're not seeing it. Like I said, you don't have that balance because you haven't emotionally walked away. You've mentally walked away, but you haven't emotionally walked away. And that won't end until you do. Like I said, you won't be able to emotionally give to anybody else because you're still stuck in that situation. So you need time to reflect and decide what it is that you want. And decide if this past person, there's a reason emotionally you haven't walked away. You haven't let them go. And you can't move forward being unbalanced. You have to, in order to move on and start a new foundation, which you're not going to be able to do while you're stuck in this situation. Because like I said, in order to build a new foundation, you have to remove all the remnants of the past relationship. And it's causing you, it's affecting your stability. This could be your career. It's having a negative effect all the way around. You're having a hard time sleeping, and that might be why it's affecting your career. Because you're not getting proper sleep, so you're not focused on what you need to be focused on. And I feel like as long as you allow this to affect it, I don't see any positive outcome here. And there is no forward, you can't move forward. There is no motivation to move forward with anything else until this is dealt with. And like I said, it's holding you back. So you need to decide to completely let go or to revisit that situation. Now, I feel like, okay, so I pulled 2 more cards to, get some clarity here because this wasn't enough. So we got the King of Wands, which is the Leo energy, and we got new opportunity, new love. So I feel like there is new love coming once you allow this all to pass. So I feel like I said, you need some time to reflect. You need to find out what you need to have closure with this, and you need to come to you need to have that. You need to allow that closure to come forward and deal with it. You can't just. I feel like I said, you shut it out. Like when it comes to people mentally walking away from something but not emotionally walking away, that means in their mind they've cut it out. They're putting it on the back burner. They're burying it, and I feel like that's what you did. You buried it. You didn't let it come full circle. You didn't let it come to an end. You buried it. You buried your feelings instead of allowing them to come to light so you could move past them. But I feel like I said, there is new love coming for you because to clarify that, I pulled the Leo energy card, the King of Wands, and a new love. So there is a new love coming for you. And the sooner you allow this past situation to, you know, correct itself, you'll still be stuck in it. So, like I said, my advice is to take some time to reflect. Decide what it is that you want. Do you want to move away? And, you know, and I feel like it is the best situation for you to let this past go. Because I do see new love coming your way. And I don't see the old situation being a good situation for you. You're just having a hard time letting go emotionally. But when we have emotions, we can't just bury them. Because when you bury them, they're still there. And like I said, you can't move forward. You know, I see that you do want to move forward. You do want to build a foundation with somebody, you know, with somebody generally, you know, in a general situation, you want to move forward. But you can't until that's taken care of. So, but like I said, I do see a new love coming for you. And I do see, you know, a new beginning for you. And it will cause everything to move back into a positive, you know, everything, your stability will start, you know, going in the right direction again. You know, you'll sleep easy again. But until you deal with this, is all going to be there. So that's what I have for you, Leo. Thanks for watching. Be good and take care of yourself.